welcome back to NATChat. I'm Amber Hardman. Welcome back, me.
Hi, Amber.
Howdy.
Now, do you have any management, to drive, your tours or?
Well, actually, someone helps us with booking shows. Luke's wife actually helps us with booking shows. But apart from that, we're pretty much self-managed.
Okay, then how do you promote yourself?
We go on we go to great lengths to do it because, I mean, there's just a lot of sort of competition with other bands that do have like all their management and booking and like recording companies and whatever behind them to do all that. So we talk to a lot of people. We introduce ourselves a lot, like when we're out, and just
get on the street.
kind of take it to
Take it to the streets.
Yeah.
Why does it feel shameful to say that?
I don't know.
We meet a lot of
do take
people.
to the
It makes me
streets.
very happy meeting people and and talking to them anyway. And then I just happen to I play in a band. And do you want to come to our show? And
So a lot of it's to do with street distribution, like handing out flyers or putting up posters.
And
do
going out,
post a lot.
going out all weekend, just to promote, something coming up. I think that kind of stuff's really important. And if you really care about the shows that you're doing, then yeah, I reckon going to those sort of lengths is really worth it, and it keeps it more real for everyone else as well. So rather than just seeing posters and hearing you on the radio and stuff, they're actually meeting you. I think it.
But we also have enjoyed the airplay that we have had, and we do for big shows. We do posters now because they're I think they're just a really
They're
good
wicked.
thing to do, yeah.
They
If they
look-
look
they-
good,
they look
they're
great.
good,
We
yeah.
place a lot of emphasis on good artwork, so we try and work with a number of people to try and have some artwork that just really stands out from anything else that you see up in the street. So people look at that and go, wow, okay, maybe I'll check this band out.
Well, that leads me on to my next question. Why do you think people should come and see your band? What makes you different from everyone else out on the circuit at the moment?
Well, we are very, besides the fact that we promote the way that we do, we're very focused on what we're doing because we've gone to lengths left other bands and in order to do something this specific, and we take our songwriting process very seriously, and we put a lot of time into what we're doing, and sometimes it takes more than 6 months to finish a song and things like that. And so in the end, because we're getting these good reactions about different elements of what we do, and it means a bit more to some people that see the shows than what I thought it would, because they're sort of looking for something that they're not satisfied with either top 40 or even some of the alternative stuff that's out there. They're sort of feeling a bit kind of saturated with gossipy kind of kind of sounds or trendy kind of bands, or I don't know what the problems actually are, but people are sort of not satisfied with what's out there, and they've been getting a little bit of satisfaction perhaps out of, or at least they say so, at our shows, and so I think that's one major reason.
Well, can you tell me about a bit about the process, the writing process for you? How's that translated, into your music? How do you actually start off with a song in the beginning?
Well, we have a pretty much a different process for every song. However, there's a lot of similarities to it because basically we are so focused on melody that a lot of the songs get written in quiet, someone on a guitar, late at night, kind of just bashing out some chords quietly and sort of, and singing and trying to fine tune the songs melodically. But so the songwriting process is very different to our arranging process, which is a very loud affair. Because once there is a really strong backbone, we and more or less a structure and some quite well thought out ideas for what would make an interesting style. As well as the songs written melodically, then we try and make it strong as a piece of arrangement as well, and each member contributes a lot to that arrangement process. Whereas with the songwriting, someone will come with something quite clear, and when the arranging comes, we've all got a lot of ideas to throw around. We generally try each thing and just make sure the thing's working cohesively and yeah, that's how I see it. I don't know how the other guys feel, but that's That's my experience.
Pretty much summed it up, I think.
Well, you said that when you come to actually do get together, there is a big sound. Like from the clip that we saw, I could see that you were playing your instruments, but there was something driving underneath that as well. What is the sound that how do you make that big sound?
Well, we're pretty nerdy as a band as well, so we have this kind of extra little dimension going on, whereby like I've got my sort of orchestral kind of plugins and.
Can you explain what that is? What's a plug-in?
Oh,
I
I wouldn't know how to explain what a plug-in is, but I run a PC, and oh, you can't talk about that, can you? I don't know, but I run a different operating system to what like two other guys in the band run, and so I get like access to different kinds of things, and like the orchestral stuff on my setup is pretty expansive, and so I use that. But however, Mikey here's got like a synth, and he's got some pretty cool electro chop, and so we didn't have it at the East Brunswick show very recently, but usually it's a real feature of our stage setup, because it's just so different to something that I could contribute like with my orchestral stuff.
So I run a lot of programming as well, so we run certain things underneath the music live that adds instruments.
So you have the sound design running underneath the music, and whilst you're
most
playing.
of it's all recorded by ourselves or guests. And it just creates a lot of sounds that we couldn't physically play live, just because we don't have enough people.
And also because we don't have like anything besides a clarinet that is an orchestra. Yeah, but our stage setup is we still do have like an 8-octave digital piano, and like you know, and a synth keyboard and all this stuff going on, and heaps of like guitar effects and stuff as well. So.
And we are looking to get Damien back on the piano, because Damien plays guitar in the band, but he's actually a really wicked keyboardist.
So fantastic.
We want to get that back in the band.
So could you tell me what's next for the band?
We're really looking forward to finding a way to record the amount of songs that we've got at our disposal, and we've got some pretty significant festivals coming out, which we're very happy about, as well as like a showcase at like a big music conference and stuff. And so that'll put us in front of a lot of people, and we've still got like the remainder of our tour happening, you know, up the East Coast and over to Adelaide and things like that. And I'm going to hook up a Perth Bunbury kind of a show as well, and get that happening.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming in to join us today.
My pleasure. I hope that that you check out our stuff on the old internet.
Now, if you'd like to find out more about me, you can log on to the NATChat website, and we'll be able to provide you with a little bit more information. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.